Good morning, guys. Today is the 2nd of December 2024. The current time is 8:34 a.m. IST, and I'm back with the chart of HDFC Bank. Again, the reason is because Bank Nifty has moved away thanks to the SEBI and NSE's decision to move all the other index expiries. So currently, only the Nifty is available from the option side. So Bank Nifty overall, was my favorite index to trade. I used to primarily trade options, but as HDFC Bank has a heavyweight weightage in the Bank Nifty and also in Nifty, so that's why I'm just focusing on the overall HDFC, the chart to understand, right? But in today's video, there are a couple of things which I want to cover, and more importantly, it is about the order flow chart. So I have sort of coded. Let me just bring that chart in terms of so you will get more clarity. Uh, but overall, so this particular indicator, I have custom coded it, and primarily, so I also use Bookmap when I was trading the Nifty and Bank Nifty futures. Like I was watching the futures and trading the options, but one of the areas watched what I was interested was finding iceberg orders. Now it didn't work in the Nifty or in the Indian context side. It worked great in the ES or NQ. If you trade that, so those were nothing but, so icebergs are nothing but the areas of liquidity where sort of good resting orders or past orders which have been placed and which are looking for it to execute, right? So the blue lines are nothing but the sort of the iceberg orders. So primarily, if you see the one which is in the snow, that's what I'm trying to identify, and this is the order flow indicator which I've created, and this only works if you have the premium subscription or if you have the volume footprint chart on your trading view. So this only works because it analyzes the volume footprint data points, and based on that, it gives me the areas of interest where I should observe and what's happening there, right? So clearly, 1800 for me is sort of a resistance zone because there are a lot of sellers traps. So 1800 and 1801, those two are the areas of interest. And if you see, this is the zone where a lot of sellers have been trapped, right? So there are sellers trapped here, and obviously above this is where buyers are trapped. So if you see 1804 and 1804.95, so these are the zone where actually so around the high is where the buyers have been trapped. This was on the Friday's auction, and if I move lower, a lot of sellers are trapped, around the 1786. Also, if you see this heavy buying, which is 23.32K, this is nothing but the sellers who are trying to, buy, cover their risk, right? So they are the buyers, not the actual buyers, but they are the sellers, who are the buyers. And they actually shorted below 1785, right? So clearly you can identify the areas of interest. What happened, so this is what I've been testing since last 2 weeks. It is so far resulting really good results. I thought let me share it to the community and anyone who is using order flow. Now you can get iceberg, you can identify the trap sellers, trap buyers on your trading view chart. So you don't need heavy subscriptions like a bookmap, and all those or fancy other order flow tools. You can just have everything in the trading view itself, right? So if you're interested, just there will be a form below, fill it up, and let me know. Yeah, so currently I'm running an offer, so if you need this indicator, it's available for a lifetime. So it is only for the first 10 people. After that, it will be available on a weekly and a monthly subscription, right? So no yearly subscription, but I'm planning to keep it weekly and a monthly subscription. So more details will be coming out in the next videos. But right now, this order flow, I also use it to analyze the bigger time frame, right? So if you see this, these are the areas. So clearly 1812. So now how this data is getting calculated is it primarily uses the context and the logic from the market profile and volume profile. this is mainly to understand the overall inventory, right? So 1812 and above, so this is where it is showing there are a lot of buyers trapped, and obviously we have sort of not a single print, but yeah, we clearly have a sort of an area where supply has stepped in, right? So there is a quick downfall, and then we are seeing sort of continuation. Okay, but yeah, 1812 is where about 16.3 million, so a good chunk of buyers have been trapped, and 1793 1785 is the next area where the buyers are seen, right? So for me, so currently the price is 1796. So today when the market opens, I'll be seeing uh, where it is opening, right? If it is opening above, this is the zone where I'll be looking to observe the reaction. So I'm not saying that this acts as a level of area where you should short. No, you should. This is giving you a high level idea, like a pilot when he flies a plane, right? This is more like sort of identifying which are the danger zones, right? So this is where I would avoid going long. So 1812 is where I'm expecting supply to step in, and if let's say if price opens around 1795 or below the current price, then 1793 is where I'm looking for supply to shut off, right? So this I will not be shorting below 1793, or I will not be going long around 1812, right? So for me, these two are the areas of interest, and that's where I'll be observing the reaction, and then will be taking a trade, right? So this is more like identifying the price level. So this is where supply will step in. This is where supply will shut off. So overall, this is the range. And once we have a breakout, then you can continue in that sort of a direction, right? But this primarily gives me a bird's eye view in terms of what's happening overall, right? So continuously, if you see a lot of buyers have been stepping in, right? But primarily I'm just focused on the bottom right chart. So this for me is an important area where if 1785 breaks, then 1785.55. So 1785 to 84 for me is a good level to accumulate the inventory, because about 17.8 17 below 1785, that's where a lot of sellers have been trapped, right? And this happened on 26th of November. So clearly this is, for me, this is a heavyweight area where I'll be not be looking to short, but I'll be looking to accumulate the inventory and planning to go long, right? And yeah, it's not clearly visible in this chart, but yeah, this is a different time frame chart compared to this chart, right? So this is an intraday chart giving me all the sort of visibility in terms of like a pilot sees on its gyroscope, or on its radar, right? So this for me is sort of a market radar, and obviously VWAP are the areas where I will be looking to close the position. So clearly, if you want to learn and want to study more about the order flow, just fill up the form below, and just let me know. But overall, the plan of action is 1800 for me is the line in sand. About this is where I'm seeing a lot of buyers trapped, and there are trapped or there are iceberg orders around the 1794-93 range, right? So 1795 is the close on Friday. So let's see what the pre-open data comes out. Now, if the pre-open data opens below 1790, right? So as price is going to move higher, this iceberg zones are going to act as a level of resistance, right? So don't go long. Supply will be stepping in, they will be building their position here, and they will be trying to take the auction lower. So as the market is closed, you're not seeing the data points right now, but on the live markets, you will get. So I'll also create another video covering the live market, and I think I have shared one video in my Telegram channel, so you can watch it there. Okay, that's it. And I'll see you in the next video in terms of the order flow and how it is working. Yeah. Thank you. Take care.